So I'm just discovering game development here. I mean, there's a lot of activity happening all over the Mena region. A lot of it is for much larger international companies, and what I find most fascinating is a lot of the independent or indie game developers that we're seeing coming out of the jams, the game jams that are happening in other regions. So for example, at the beginning of the event there was the Arabic game jam with teams from 5 or 6 different countries from the Mena region. So I find that's very encouraging, because that's really where the big successes will come from, is from independent game developers on their own, creating new intellectual property, new game ideas that have the potential to really make it big. So I was part of the opening ceremony this morning with His Excellence, the Minister of the Ministry of Telecom, as well as several other esteemed delegates. My role was to more so talk about games as an ecosystem and how to support the development of that ecosystem to make it prosper. Games are quite popular around the world, with governments who view it as a good business to have in their country. It is a high exports, a multi-billion-dollar global industry, low ecological impact, employs many knowledge workers that on average make a very good salary. So as a business, it's actually an attractive business to have in your country, in your region. And so I'd spent a lot of time as a consultant working with governments on how to support and grow game business or game industry in your region. So I gave a very brief overview and sort of talked about some concepts about how to think about games and the industry as an ecosystem, and what to do, how to involve all different stakeholders from industry, government, academia, and really having a rich collaboration between those 3 major stakeholders. This mega conference is critical to help the region grow. People from the industry need to have places to connect, to network, to share, to learn, and having an event of this nature, I mean, really does a lot to develop the industry.